Welcome to the Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Just moments away from puck drop, we'll send it down to rinkside Ray Ferraro. Between the pipes could be a critical area tonight, Razor.
You've got to get into the other goalie's face. Both teams have talked about it. You've got to get in for second shots. Really, it comes down to will. How can you force the other team's goalie?
Opening face-off is set to go. Referee Gilles Levesque is ready to drop the puck. The Sharks start with possession as we are now underway. Denies him on the play. Picked up along the wall by Skinner. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Wrestling in close. That's wide of the net.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
He scores! A friendly ping on that one.
Yeah, great shot. He's just trying to get it past the goaltender here. It hits the pipe and goes into the net.
San Jose's got that lead. They were talking about wanting to quiet that home crowd here.
Well, they certainly did. Out of the gate quickly. A couple of shifts. Now they're up 1-0.
And that one's stopped. Yossi's taking a nasty whack, and that's going to draw a penalty. Let's see what the officials say. Slashing the call here on this one.
He got his 2 minutes worth there, James, as he's fishing away, and all of a sudden he takes the stick back and whacks him pretty good.
Orlov's moving the puck through his own zone. Orlov's got the puck along the wing. Here, he's got a step. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
That's just a minute between goals.
Conversely, deflating for the other.
And that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding.
Winberg's won it. Taken by Dillon. Here's a blast. Oh, what a stop! Nashville's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Directed over to Forsberg. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Lots of time left in this period. San Jose's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Winberg's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Over the line they come. On the backhand, he scores! Another short-handed marker. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice. He drops into the butterfly to try and take away as much of the net as he can, but the shooter's got enough time to find some room. He sees it, and he doesn't miss.
San Jose's offense came to play. They are dominating here early. And now it's grabbed by Carlson. Drives it to the front of the net. They deliver again, shorthanded with a goal.
The way they defend in the zone where they're so aggressive, the way they push the play up the ice, this is really remarkable play shorthanded. When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
San Jose's putting on an offensive display here early in the first. This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. And that goes off course. Dillon's got it behind the net. With the blast, denies him on the slapper. Grips it and rips it. There's another stop.
Oh, he's locked right in. A couple of stops in a row there.
He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really look for a shorty, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. He's fifth of the season. Aheadist scores! A short-handed goal!
Well, you're just trying to kill the penalty off. This is terrific work as they take advantage of a little bit of a bobble and they go ahead and capitalize shorthanded.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, comes up with a stop. Oh, what a hit!
Oh, he's got 2 goals already. You know he's feeling it right now. He's carrying the puck.
He scores! That's 3 on the road. I can't imagine any hats being tossed, though, here.
No, there's not going to be. I mean, this is a terrific game for him. He's got 3, and you're right, on the road, nobody's throwing their bucket.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Puck picked up by Orlov. Oh, what a stop! The Predators have it against the wall. Oh, my goodness.
That sounded hard. It looked hard. That was a very, very heavy hit.
Nasty. Nashville's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal. Play is blown dead. We've got a penalty on the way. They're flashing on the play, Ray.
Penalty of frustration in a lot of cases.
Along the wing up the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-0. Scores!
He had to be ready for this puck to get up on his stick. He doesn't take any time at all. The goalie's not set. It's in the net.
The Sharks are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the puck grab by Carlson. Flash from the point. He scores! That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice, get themselves a short-handed marker here.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The back end, and a great save. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. Good hit. Takes the feed. Tries to get it over to Forsberg. San Jose's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Saros opts to hang on to it to get a whistle.
You start to wear down a little bit. You need your goalie to help you out.
San Jose's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Puck scooped up by Burns. Comes up with the stop. With some momentum driving towards the net. Scores! Well, who needs a power play when they're shorthanded like this?
This has been amazing. What an effort shorthanded by them as they've capitalized down a man a couple of times tonight.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Big time stop! Scooped up along the wall by Wenberg. He scores! That's the hat trick!
What a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick.
First career hat trick. I don't think people appreciate how hard it is to actually score in this league.
Well, I got 9 of these, James, but I played 1,258 games. They don't happen very often.
Scores! Another shorty!
Oh, they do it again. Their power play has been terrible, and the shorthanded group has taken advantage of them all game long.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Booming shot! Wow! Another shorthanded marker.
Well, they're not laying back at all. They want to kill the penalty, sure, but they've seen something they can take advantage of.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And that's it.
Tough to generate a rebound even when the puck misses the net by that much.
Stops him cold. Into the corner. Takes the shot. Can't get it to go. Nashville's in now. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams now back to even strength.
I certainly didn't like much about that power play. The shorthanded goal, of course, is the exclamation point.
Here's a shot! Scores! His second of the game.
He's been on it tonight. Really good skating legs. He's finished off a couple of plays, too.
San Jose's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Oh, what a beautiful glove save! Handles the puck. San Jose's got the puck along. Skinner's picking up steam. Denies him with the save. Picked up along the boards by Couture. Couture's going to play it to the corner. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Drills him right on the doorstep. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one. Another stop by the goaltender. Yossi's got the puck in his own zone. Dumps it in. The Sharks scoop it up along the boards. Here they come on the attack. Here's a backhander. He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team.
Scores! Brent Burns! been shining brightly so far in this first period. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Hammers one at the net, and that banks off a stick. Nice pass back. Dishes it to Duchesne. Gets the puck back onto his stick. From point-blank range, off the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot! Nashville's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. San Jose's got the puck now. Takes it across the blue line. He scores! His hat trick on the night.
What a great night for him. He's had some chances. He's capitalized 3 times now, and on the road it feels really good.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. With the blast. Great glove save! All right, Ray. Is he thinking about it now?
Oh, there's no way he's not. I had 9 of these, 9 hat tricks, and when you get the second one, it's really kind of the only thing you're thinking about.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
San Jose's taken advantage of their opportunities offensively so far here in this first. More shots, more goals. The first period is over as the horn sounds.
Don't forget, fans, if you're here with somebody celebrating a birthday.
Second period set to get underway. Second period set to get underway. It was a disaster first. Here we go. Well, this one underway. Ray, give us an update on what your assessment is to this point.
Nashville's starting to look up at the clock and see how much longer.
He scores!
Well, this can be something that changes your year around. You get a few bounces like this, or you don't get a few bounces like this. The puck's off the post in the net.
Couture's one possession. Winds up, lets it go, and rings the iron. Skinner's got it along the boards. Too much traffic in the lane. Moves the puck behind the net. Quick shot, and he scores! San Jose's offense came to play in a big way tonight, Ray.
Lots of times it's either the offense or the defense that is happy. Tonight, it's both of them. They've owned both ends of the ring.
The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Yossi. Huge hit!
Oh, he got rattled hard. Not only that, he dropped his stick. Now he's got to collect himself and go pick up his twig as well.
Puck dumped in, and they'll complete a line change. Carries it in, puts it on net from the point. Big time stop there. Hammers a shot. The goal light's on, but they're waving this off immediately here, Razor.
We'll get another look, but this call is that the puck went off the player's glove and he pushed it into the net. It can bounce off you. You can't just direct it in, though.
The Sharks have really opened things up here in the second. It's getting out of hand.
They've run roughshod over their opponent here in this period.
He scores! Deuce is wild for him now.
Well, that makes your night. I'll tell you, it's great to score one. You get a second one. It's such a rush.
Thinking Hattie yet?
Oh, he should be. I mean, he's got 2 in the bag already. I'll tell you one guy that would be thinking Hattie. Me.
Lets it fly. Shuts him down. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it. San Jose's been dominant tonight as they make their way back to center.
They have scored almost at will, in particular here in this second period.
Scores! That's 3!
I have 9 of these, James. It is such a cool thing to score 3. You feel so good about yourself.
San Jose's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster, they've played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
7 minutes, 37 seconds.
LeBanc swooping in on the attack. Turns it aside. Whistle blown as the puck is directed out into the crowd, and a souvenir for some lucky fan tonight. San Jose's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they scores! This is getting insane!
It is crazy how often the puck tonight seems to end up on his stick, and then when it's on his stick, it ends up in the net next. What a game.
Point shot off the post. Moves behind the net. From the blue line, they take control of it. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Solid check to slow him down. Myers got it into offensive territory. Taken by Johansson. And now it's grabbed by Granlund. Quick feed to Johansson. San Jose's got the puck along the boards. Couture stick handling in his own zone. And we've got a 2-on-1. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off.
Hurdles won the draw here in the open ice. A howitzer makes the save and putting out the fire in front.
Well, he's got two. Do you think he can get three? He's never had that in the game before.
The Sharks have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Receives the pass. He got all of that one. Comes up with the stop. Carlson's got it in the defensive end. Takes a blast. Way off target.
Nobody's going to be able to block that unless they're way off target like his shot was.
Again, the denial by the goaltender.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
San Jose's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. And he comes up with the save. Hammers it on net. He scores! It's the former Frolanda Indian, Alexander Wenberg, making it count. San Jose's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Slides. He scores! This might be a where were you moment for so many of these fans.
Man, again, he gets a chance on goal, and he makes no mistake about it.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. And that goes wide. Grabs the puck in the slot. Passes the puck over to Weber. Him on the play. Feeds it over to Duchesne. My goodness, what a hit.
You don't see hits like that anymore. The game goes so fast, but the defender got in position and delivered a devastating hit.
Horn sounds, bringing the second period to an end. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Ray Ferraro is between the benches at ice level. There it is! There's the hat trick!
That puck barely hit the back of the net, Jake, and his teammates are already up on their feet. Everybody enjoys watching a player get three.
San Jose's on total cruise control early in this third period. Puck picked up by Burns. Unleashes a rocket! Turns him away! From the slot, wrist shot, he scores! Logan Clausen! What a goal by Couture! San Jose's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other half, this game can't end quick enough.
With the blast, and that goes wide of everything.
Probably better off to take a little off the shot and get it on target. He's nowhere near the net.
The Sharks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Hurdles won the draw here in the offensive zone, and that's blocked away.
Burns frightens the other team as soon as he collects the puck here. He's got two. He's looking for a hat trick.
Puck grabbed by Forsberg. And look at this. It's a pair in all alone. And it kind of falls apart.
I thought he was clean in, and then you're right. It falls apart. He gets nothing for that.
There's a collision. Quick pass to Burns. Burns plays it now. Through center along the wing. Heads deep. He scores! That's three on the road. I can't imagine too many hats being tossed, though, here.
No, there's not going to be. I mean, this is a terrific game for him. He's got 3, and you're right, on the road, nobody's throwing their bucket.
San Jose's showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. Hammers it from the point, answers the call with a big save. Lowers the boom with that hit. Shot, blocker save.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Oh, and that goes wide.
You can go games without...
He scores again.
Well, you get one, you think you might get 2, but after a while, you're like, hey, how many can I get? The puck keeps coming to him, and he keeps finishing it off.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Nashville's ready to go on the attack.
Assisted by number 2,
Moves it around along the half wall. San Jose's regained possession of the puck. Skinner's taking it from his own end. Moves the... He scores! My goodness, what a goal as he goes coast to coast.
If you ever wondered what a confident player looks like, this is it. Look at him work his way through the entire team, confidently gets to the front of the net, and puts it away.
San Jose's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Denies him on the play.
assisted by number 39.
Rips it, and they score. San Jose's lamp-lighting performance continues here with another goal in the third.
They can walk home. They have dominated this third period. They've stretched the lead out into a really comfortable margin.
Assisted by number 39, Logan Couture. Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 4 seconds.
The Sharks' offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Hammers it. He scores. You talk about memorable nights. This has to be right up there.
Man, it's like he's in practice. Every time he shoots the puck, it ends up in the back of the net. What a game for him.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Put it off the post. Classic's going to play it from the back of the cage. And his stick collapses on the play. Moves it to Ellis.
13 minutes, 18 seconds.
Slides the puck to Yarncroke. Sent into the offensive zone. San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Klingberg's got it on the offensive end. No, scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break, and it's in the net.
San Jose's goal-scoring abilities have been on full display so far this evening and here in the third.
Really impressive display. They've moved the puck well, skated, really forechecked. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight.
And that goes off a player in front. And he was slowed up. Hooking looks to be the call as the official's arm goes up in the air. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Pretty easy call to make for hooking right here.
Well, he gets a stick around his waist, then he stops skating. It's almost like he's advertising for the penalty.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Orlov's got it along the wing. He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think their penalty killers ever really look for it, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Hammers a shot, and he says no!
Assisted by number 3.
Now, once the second one goes in, whether you're a scorer or not, you start thinking about, hey, maybe I could get a hat trick. He's never had one.
San Jose's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen, and they deliver again shorthanded with a goal.
The way they defend in the zone where they're so aggressive, the way they push the play up the ice, this is really remarkable play shorthanded.
Puck scooped up by Carlson.
15th of the season.
Drives it to the front of the net. He scores! That's the hat trick!
What a great feeling to get 3 goals in a game. Doing it on the road is a real nice trick.
Puck is dropped and play resumes.
His third of the game. Scored short.
The backhand, he scores! That's a short-handed marker.
James, they took advantage of one little crease, and they were able to race up the ice, get themselves a short-handed marker here.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Beautiful glove stop on that one. San Jose's grabbed a hold of the puck. Save made by the goalie.
Oh, he's on it there.
Off the post. Grabbed along the boards by Carlson. Carlson's got it to the side. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Nashville's on the attack. Nearing the final 60 seconds of this one. Rips it on net. He scores! Wow! Coast to coast!
Snakes his way through the entire team. Head up, looks at his options, decides he's the best option, and finishes it off.
In the third period.
Ahead of steam, and that clangs off the iron. And as he stumbles, he coughs up the puck. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Breakaway, scores!
He had to be ready for this puck to end up on his stick. He doesn't take any time at all. The goalie's not set, it's in the net.
The Sharks have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted. Scores! Well, who needs a power play when they're shorthanded like this?
This has been amazing. What an effort shorthanded by them as they've capitalized. Down a man a couple of times tonight.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
His 10th of the season, scored shorthanded by number 5, Dimitri.
Unloads one. He scores! Another shorthanded marker. You don't see that often.
No, they're not a very passive group killing penalties, are they? That's a couple of times where they've just taken advantage of a mistake and raced up the ice.
Scored shorthanded by number 5.
Burns moves the puck.
Assisted by number 3.
Nashville's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
Oh, they're not going to think too much about that. You want to at least generate a little momentum on your power play. Not only did they not score, they gave up a shorty, which is always deflating.
And the shutout streak will continue with just seconds away from adding yet another goose egg. It is all over. LeBank's performance is one that every single one of these fans won't soon be forgetting.
It's such a rarity to score more than 3 goals in a game. He had his chances, and it seemed like he buried every one.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. We'll see you next time we drop the puck.